Hey, Rolo. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm just getting set up here. Gotta mute my other screen. I am doing all right. Thank you. Appreciate that. How are you doing? How's Friday treating you? Welcome in, Ice. How are you doing? All right. Getting situated here. Okay, I'm going to start with the sketch card. And what I'm thinking about doing, depending on how I feel about that, is I might continue on sketch cards or let me zoom out for a minute. I might switch over to this cover, but I think I'm going to maybe work on some sketch cards first and just see how I feel about those. What does everybody have planned for the weekend? Anything fun and exciting going on? Do you do? I do. I do. I blah blah blah. I can't talk. I do commissions, but I can't speak apparently. Yeah, actually, I take requests. I do commissions. Do I have my commissions loaded in the buy it now? Let me check. I have to check it on my phone. I have a couple screens going here. Let me see if it's there. I can pin one to the bottom unless I didn't add it to this show. But, well, you know what? I don't have an item for commission covers listed here. I think I was still kind of stuck working out what those prices might be just based on the books that I have. If you have a request for anything like that, feel free to shout it out in the chat here, or you can message me. We can work on that, and then I can get a custom like buy it now listing for you if that makes any sense. I should have sketch card commissions though. Doesn't look like they're in here. Let me see if I can add them real quick. Import from inventory. Sketch card commission incoming. I think I just got it there. And we'll go ahead and pin that. And it looks like that one's still marked down from a previous stream. They usually go do 20, but I'm going to leave it at 15 for now because that's what we've got on there. So feel free, if there's anything you would like to see in a sketch card, I can go ahead and do that for you this evening. Until then, I'm going to go ahead and start working on this Selena Kyle here. Welcome in, Collector. Welcome in, Brad. Welcome in anybody who I might have missed. I also do sticky note commissions. I haven't really drawn sticky notes too much in recent shows, but if you look through my bin, you'll probably see a few of those set up. So I can add that commission option too if you're interested in anything like that. Just let me know. I don't know where everybody is located this evening, but if anybody is planning to head over to MegaCon next weekend, let me know. I'll be roaming around. I should be roaming around on Friday. I'm just going to go up for the one day. Welcome in, fanboy. It goes well. Thank you for asking. How are you doing this evening? How was Friday treating you, and what do you have planned for your weekend? If anyone's new to my streams, I do sketch cards, sketch covers, sticky notes. I have, I think, a few other things in the buy it now right now as well. Feel free to take a look through the bin. And give you a sense of like what type of work I do, that kind of a thing. Ah. Well, I hope you are successful at staying awake. And I hope you're successful picking up the kid later. And I hope whatever you all decide to do, I hope you have a fun night, fun weekend, all that good stuff. If you're watching over on YouTube, thank you. Welcome in. My usual disclaimer on these shows is that while I do simulcast to my YouTube channel, I'm usually watching the Whatnot feed a little more closely. So if you want to join the fun, hop on over to Whatnot. I should have a link in my YouTube description. If you use my link, you should get a few free bucks from Whatnot to play with. You don't have to use it for me on my show, but you can use it to pick up some art. You can use it to pick something else up from another stream. However you'd want to spend it. Free money, right? My other disclaimer about my streams is I don't usually set a fixed end time. We just kind of go until it feels about right. So, chat, what characters do you like this evening? Who should I think about maybe working on after this one, provided I don't move on to the sketch cover. Susie, if you're still watching over on YouTube, I just hopped over to the YouTube chat for a moment. I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope you and your family are all doing well, and as well as can be expected. But I can't imagine that's it's got to be a tough thing. Maverick wants me to do Chase from Paw Patrol after this. Let me think about that one. The Paw Patrol characters are not typically in my wheelhouse style-wise, but that doesn't necessarily mean I won't do it. I just gotta let me think about it. Okay. I do have a couple of the shows scheduled this weekend, so if your schedule allows, feel free to bookmark those. I've got, I think, one tomorrow. I've got another one this week too. So we'll do some more stuff like this. We'll do some more sketch covers. Just kind of feeling that MegaCon energy this week, and I want to try to get some drawing in. Are you still awake, fanboy? I do have an Instagram. Yep, it's either Christopher Arnold Designs or it is Chris Draw Stuff. I don't remember if I switched it or not. Let me just verify because I am drawing a blank. It's not Chris Draw Stuff. That's somebody else who already claimed that one. That's right. Somebody else had that handle on Instagram already. I was trying to use it. So my previous handle was Christopher Arnold Designs. Yep. Let me grab. So that's the Instagram handle. And Instagram is probably a pretty good place to follow. I still update that one relatively regularly. I'm also starting to update Blue Sky a little bit more. I'm trying out that one. I've kind of fallen away from Facebook. I've gotten rid of X. And then I'm trying to do a little bit on YouTube, but that's still kind of quiet. It's intermittent for me on YouTube. So Instagram is a great place to kind of keep in touch. Welcome in, GT. Welcome in, She-Hulk. I have gotten to where I really enjoy sketch cards. They're just little baby pieces of Bristol board. And if you screw them up, there's not a whole lot lost in the process. And Lord knows I do screw up quite a few. And if you watch enough of my shows, you will see I screw up quite a few. Welcome in, Loves Cookies. How are you doing this evening? Like that marker is not doing much for me. Do I have another one? All right. I don't know about you, but I kind of like it so far. What do I have here? R6. Do I have anything? Let's try R3. I don't notice much difference between R6 and R3. All right. All right. Let me switch to the other side. I was originally going to try to work a cat into the scene with her here, but I think I'm just going to keep this one a little simpler. And then if I do translate this onto the sketch cover or onto another piece of Bristol, maybe I'll try to add a little more detail like that. All right, let me try to hit this with something else. By the way, if you are looking through the bin, if you see anything that you're curious about, um, feel free to mention it or ask me about it. I can bring it into the live stream. I'll be happy to let you take a closer look at it. Yeah, can answer any questions about anything you see in the bin there. Or if you do have any requests, feel free to toss them into the chat. If you think you might be interested in a commission, I have that option pinned to the show as well. Or if not, if you just want to hang out, that's cool too. Let's just hang out at the drawing table and go from there. Sorry, I get distracted as I'm looking through my markers to see what I still have. Welcome in, Brewster. How are you doing this evening? Ooh, I don't know about that one. What's the other end look like? See if I can. Uh-oh. All right. This one might be in the picture. Leave it at that. And then let's go over it with a little bit more up. All right, so when it comes to Batman's world, aside from Batman, what characters are your favorites in that world? Kind of like Mr. Freeze. I don't draw Mr. Freeze a lot, but I've always liked Two-Face. Two-Face was always one of my favorites too growing up. Deathstroke is your favorite. Yeah, Deathstroke is cool too. I like Deathstroke, although I will admit he's a little bit of a blind spot for me. Not so much in that I don't know who he is, but a lot of the Batman books that I read growing up, he wasn't really a part of. So I think I might have just missed a lot of his stuff. I mean, I see some of the current stuff, modern stuff, and yeah, I think he's cool. But I was always a Two-Face guy. I was always a Riddler guy. I don't know. I always thought Batman just had, I thought, one of the coolest, if not the coolest, rogues gallery. I don't know. I guess Spider-Man has a pretty comprehensive villains list too. So off the top of my head, I could probably go back and forth between those two as far as rogues galleries go. So Fanboy, why Deathstroke for you? What was it about Deathstroke specifically that resonated with you? He's an anti-hero. Yep. Okay, I get that. I do like the anti-hero hero stuff. Punisher was always a big one for me. So I get the anti-hero appeal. Very good. He's got a cool look too, I gotta say. He does have a pretty neat look as far as characters go. All right, so here is where we're at right now with this one. I think I'm pretty happy with it. Let me throw it in a top loader. While I'm finding my top loaders. Thank you, I appreciate it. Where is... So that, well, actually, that's not even the one I was thinking of. There's a Joker that I drew during a show that I attended in November. But the one that I thought I was grabbing that I just drew during another stream, drew that one a few nights ago, or a week ago, I guess at this point. I'm bad at time. So just throw a few of my sketch covers out there. Of course, Batman's always fun to draw. It's not just DC though. We've got some Turtles action going on here. And let's throw one more in for now. So this is kind of the stuff that I do. Do I have any blanks? I do have blanks available. Yes. Is there anything in particular that you are looking for? I can let you know if I have one or not. I went through a period where I kind of hoarded blanks, so I have a handful. Or if there's a title or a character that you like, I can let you know what I have currently in stock. Leave Catwoman there. I gotta check because now I don't know if I have this one loaded into the show. Let me check real quick. I have another piece. You usually get Masters of the Universe characters on them. I don't know if I have any Masters of the Universe blanks, quite frankly. Hang on, I'm flipping through my bin at the moment to see, but off the top of my head, honestly, I think that is a title that I probably don't have right now. You know, I do have something like a crossover book or something that I could probably... Oh, they never made Motu blanks. Well, that might explain it then. I mean, I could do Motu on another blank if you're interested in that. You know, there's a title called Crossover that was out. Oh, you got She-Ra on a Batwoman. Hey, yeah, you know what? Hey, if it's a blank cover, you can commission whoever you want, right? That is cool. I like that. What was I looking for? I was trying to add something real quick to this show. Let me check my list here. Oh, I do have one. Okay. So in the bin, if anybody has made it that far, if anybody's interested or not. So pretty much everything that I sell here on Whatnot are just original drawings. But I also have some of this book. This is Ice Canyon Monster issue number 3. This came out in 2024. This cover is a cover that I drew for that. So there is a black and white version, which I think I have loaded up in the bin right now. There's also a color version, which I still have a couple of too. So if anybody is interested in anything like that, let me know. I'd be happy to sign one of those and send it off your way as well. You recently got a She-Ra on a battle. Let me see what I've got here blanks wise. Well, I mean, I have a lot of just random blanks. I got a handful of different Batmans. We got Monolith. We got some Power Rangers. Got another box down here. X-Men 97, Old Man Logan, Wolverine, Action 1000, Amazing Spider-Man, Avenging Spider-Man. I got a couple more Batman, Detective 1000 blanks. Captain America crossover. So crossover, I mean, I don't know. Are you familiar with the crossover series that Image put out a few years back? It's kind of a neat premise. I don't think I finished it though. But it took, characters from all different universes in theory. Since it was an Image book, you had a handful of Image folks that would pop in throughout the run. Oh, okay. So you're familiar. You got that one. So I feel like just off the top of my head, something like that might be kind of fun for Motu and stuff, just because it feels like of the books I have, that might naturally go together. But like I mentioned, if you wanted to commission one, I'd be happy. I can do that on whichever blank you'd like. I read them. I just remember the basic kind of plot points about it. It's been a few years at this point, right? I enjoyed it. I don't think I ever finished it. I think there's probably still an issue or two that I'm missing. But I kind of like the idea. I thought the books were pretty well done. I could also, if you're thinking about something like that, I could just, I do commissions too, just on, a regular illustration board. So I don't know if you just have an affinity for blank covers, which I know a lot of folks do. I do too, actually. But I have that option available. That one's not in my bin though, but I can load that up if it's something you might be interested in. And actually, I should probably get that set up anyway for my next show. You really like the blank? Yeah. No, I get it. I like the blanks too. I feel like the blank covers are probably like my favorite variant. I collected in the 90s when variants became really kind of a death knell or a pain. And now we've got a lot of different. The variants these days are a little nicer. I like the idea that there's different artists doing unique covers as variants, but I still think that for my money the blank sketch covers are just kind of the coolest sort of innovation in comics and probably in my lifetime. So I got some Spider-Woman blanks. I got Supergirl Rebirth. I got a Walking Dead. I got War Mother. I got a bunch of different ones here. If there's anything you'd like, I'm happy to do that for you. You just let me know. Yeah, there's a lot. and unfortunately, I don't have enough dollars in my bank account to pick up all the ones that I'd like. But think about it. If there's anything, if you want to chat about it here, I'm happy to do so. If you want to message me later, we can get it squared away, and then we can figure out what you'd like. All right. In the meantime, I think I'm gonna grab another sketch card. What was the mother one? So War Mother was a Valiant title. Now this is one that I actually didn't read, but again, I hoard sketch covers, so I picked that one up. The back is not blank, but the front is. So that was the War Mother. Set that off to the side for right now. Yeah, I don't remember a whole lot about the title, honestly. Valiant is a funny publisher. They kind of just come and go in spurts. All right, you gotta go get the kid. Yeah, anytime. Feel free to reach out, let me know. And I've got a few more shows lined up here. Stop back by whenever you're able throughout the weekend or the week. But thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you tuning in and watching the show for a little bit. I'm gonna get to work on another sketch card, I think, for now, and then we'll chat soon. Welcome in, Nostalgic. How are you doing? All right, let me zoom in on this one. I'm going to work on another card here. We'll see what happens. Let me put a few markers aside now that I've gotten a lot. Actually, I gotta turn this fan on. It's getting kind of warm here. All right, hang tight for a second, folks. I gotta grab a drink of water, turn on the fan, lots of fun stuff. There's Catwoman. We drew her just now on the first part of this show. I'll be right back. All right. Welcome in, RHS. Welcome in, anybody who I might have missed. I just had to step away for a second. But I think, I might stick with this. We're just chatting about Batman and chatting about Batman villains. I might stick with that theme, and maybe I'll do a Two-Face card real quick. Actually, let me... You know what I think I want to do. nice and tight on them and see how that comes out. Welcome in, GT. Welcome in, Barry. How are y'all doing this evening? What's everybody up to on this fun-filled Friday night? Hey, Maston. What are you up to this Friday night? Hey, it's that nerd. It's that nerd. How are you? Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out for a few minutes. Hey there, legend. Welcome to the show. If anybody's watching over on YouTube, welcome in. Appreciate you hanging out this evening. happened to that one?